Greetings and welcome back to our CK3 Game of Thrones Legacy of Valyria series. So, we're finally back. So, last time, which was a little bit ago because the game and mods updated and everything, so it couldn't do anything last week because it would have just crashed. It is still technically out of date, but it's only like, a 0.1 version out of date, so I've tested it and it seems to be fine right now. And we haven't had any issues with anything else besides us being given dragon traits, and I just got rid of those, and something else I'll talk about. But yeah, so last time, because of the Bork save, I had to redo ourselves as a baby. I didn't have to, but I did, just to see if anything would be changed. And yeah, so here's our new Encalagon Draconid. Ambitious, authoritative, gregarious, and eccentric. We are a brilliant strategist. We are a blood mage going down this ancient. I think I want to change that. I haven't had a chance to actually change or look at anything there for that. We are also a magic apprentice. This was the other change here from the mod updates that kind of got a little whack. We were actually going down, the Higher Mysteries one is the same, but we were actually going down alchemy. So we should actually be this. I don't know why it says shadows, because I haven't done any shadow magic or anything like that. It should be alchemy, so they must have gotten switched or something. Other than that, everything else seems good. Aggressive attacker, athletic, born amongst the flames, Valyrian's rider, genius, Herculean, pure-blooded, visage of dawn's beauty, magic titan, enduring, mismatched eyes. We are also the chosen. We got this a bit ago, and I did this a lot of our first magical stuff off screen since we already saw it before. Already level 3. Did not know that. And formidable fighter. We actually got it right this time for some reason. I don't know why last time it told us we were going to get it and then we only got level 3, but whatever. And a veteran traveler, since we traveled all around. I did a bunch of other things. Besides that, we have a whole bunch of different scrolls and books that I went and did some magical studies at the Citadel. So let's just see here. We got Lord Encalagon's Chrysopia, monthly income, prestige, lifestyle for stewardship, and magic trait experience gain. So that's always nice. And then we also have the metaphysical, which is just not as good as this one. So other than that, we have a whole bunch of magic scrolls, and we obviously have learned we still have Seraphim here as our magic apprentice, and yeah, so these have changed. So I actually like the change here. I can actually see them. And we also have this. We can enact mysteries of what we know, so I should probably learn more of those scrolls. So we could give ourselves some renown here. It costs 25 drops of power. Increase our man-at-arms size. Cost 100. We have 161 right now. Mystery of man-at-arms, a title size. Do the secret arts of alchemy magic as possible. Enchant the forces of war. I'm not entirely sure how that one works. This is the one that we're most interested in, though. Gold. It just gives us gold. It only costs 1, so we're going to be using that a lot. We have a whole bunch of ruins and things we need to do. So, with that said, we have not conquered Elyria just yet. I figured that should be a thing that you guys should see, but we are young now. We're 19. We're not going to be like 40 years old when we took it last time. So, I just wanted to take a quick look. We can scribe, scroll, study magic. Magic scroll. I should probably take a look at all the ones we got. Yep. All right. Just making sure that we are going to be studying alchemy. Shame that that didn't go as well in this switch, but whatever. And I just wanted to see something. Valyrian sword. There's a whole bunch of Valyrian swords I didn't even notice before. That must have been added at some point. Cloud Break, Adder's Fang, Dancer, Dark Moon. We know Dark Talon, Disputant. Iron Will, It's just a lot of them that sound really cool. And I did take a quick look at some of them. And the one that I like the most that maybe I should try to recreate for our own is this one, Cloudbreak. Elegant weapon from a more civilized age. Capturing the soul of Valyria's lost beauty, this dragon bone hilted longsword is crowned by a hunk of glistening polished bloodstone as its pommel. So that's actually a pretty cool looking sword. Kind of wish that was a option for us. Like, don't get me wrong, I like ours. Well, we named it Mandate, but it's technically Glory. But it is, you know, that talks about Relore and all that, which, meh. Not my cup of tea. But other than that, we are just going to have to see how we can conquer Elyria this time. They have 4,000 men. We only have 600. We do have a lot of onagers. I did just buy a bunch of them. So we're going to have 80 onagers. That should be good for when we actually, you know, conquer the thing. Special mercenaries. Interesting. So we don't have any family to marry off or alliances, so that's a bummer. Everything else is also kind of the same, except I've also added, here we go, the Dominion lifestyle. This was some mod that I saw and figured, we're doing a Legacy of Valyria series. Let's just do this as well. So supposedly it's also pretty OP. Hopefully it's gonna work just fine. It doesn't show this thing here, but it should work with the other lifestyles that we already had. If not, I can probably just take it out. But yeah, let's just go through here. Fire and Blood focus. Domination is won by terror. Freehold legacy. And Shadows of Wing. Yeah. Alright, so Dragon Blooded Command. So supposedly this is also a little OP, but it makes sense, I suppose. Natural Dread, Prowess, Captain Effectiveness, Army Pursuit. Unlocks the Hunt Leader decision. Well, that's interesting. Levy Size and Prowess. Army Damage and Army Toughness. Captains and Advantage. Advantage. Siege Weapon Effectiveness. Unlocks the Fire and Blood decision for a brief perilous surge of devastation. And then Lord of the Skies. Nice legacy of the Freehold. Domain limit, domain taxes, building construction time and cost, lore of the 14, dragon keepers, Valyrian roads, imperial tribute. Alright, so recover freehold lore. Interesting. And freehold archon. And then Shadow of Wings. Renown. Natural Dread and Vassal Tax. Independent Ruler Opinion. More Opinion. Scheme Secrecy, Dread Gain, and Direct Vassal Opinion. Secrecy, and Voices. Alright. The Renown bits are pretty nice, and the Natural Dread, I guess, is alright, but that one is just a little whatever. But yeah. What else? We have a new friend here, which we might just marry. I haven't even looked at any potential marriages, so probably gonna marry Elyria in High Valyrian. So gotta go for that, right? But what else? Relations. There we go. We have Valyrian, who is imperious. Yeah, this trade happened again, so it was the best of a situation, I think. Plus, it kind of balances it out. I did make them a bit more OP this time around. And by a bit, I mean a lot. Because we're the Jesus of... I can't believe I just said that. We're the Messiah of the Valyrians right now. And here's gonna be the savior of the dragons. But yeah, calculating and cooperative. So, increased temperament. So 17, it's not bad. I don't know what's good or bad, I'll be honest. I'm assuming positive is good and negative is bad. Socialize a dragon. -5. So 4, 14, 18, -5, 22, yeah. Tyrannic, Leviathan, Majestic, Destined, and then I added, obviously, Swift and Fertile, so we could potentially, hopefully, get some eggs. There is a magic for me that I can do something. Transmutative Assault? No. Harming your phone uncontrolled? No, that's not what I want. It's probably in some scroll that I have that I should probably read. Let's see. Study magic scroll. Restoration. History of development. Cloying shadows. This is shadow magic. Revealing flames. Fire magic. Slicing wind. Secret flame. Transmogrification. I'm looking for the dragon. Draconic rejuvenation or draconic blood. Draconic dragon hatching. Making taming of dragons a reasonable possibility. That's not what I want. Restructure a dragon's genetics. Alright, so if we need to, I'll study that now. So we have it when we need. I should probably actually just study all of these, but I feel like I'm gonna be just overwhelmed with all the options, so we'll leave them like this for now. And if anyone has any good suggestions for immediate learning, let me know. But yeah. So I'm just curious if I wanted to... We need 199. Not enact on a dragon. Oh. Wasn't that? Well, we'll figure it out if we need to. I gave it a fertile trait, so it should be fine. Hopefully, Valyrian turns into a female. I don't know when their genders are revealed. It still says male assumed. I'm assuming they're all assumed male unless stated otherwise. Like if I wanted to go check out Dragonstone here on Agoros. Yep, that one is just straight up female. Asarion, Valyrian, male. Oh. So male. Maybe. Well, it still says assumed, so we don't know. We'll figure it out. With that said, now what else do we have? Return historical land, not married. Conduct terror campaign. Don't use Valyrian in war. Oh, perfect. Ride Valyrian, just so we can get some training done. Where is All right, I was kind of hoping we could get more training out of them, but whatever. From Dragon Rider House, found a new bank, become the Herald of Dawn. All right, I do not have the debug menu on. I did take that off before I started. That's good, because I needed to get rid of those traits. Declare a nickname. First things first, strengthen bloodline. We are now the Blood Father. Do that before we get any Dragon Rider regime. Oh, we don't have any others besides just us. All right. And where is it? Seek power in nature's domain. Dye hair. All right, we'll become a dynastic with the Bloods again soon, but seek power in nature's domain. All right, we got some minor life force. Good to know. Notify when I can do that. Manifest, create blood golem. So we gotta do all this again. Show all the models for that. That's fine. Forge. All right, so what do we need? Got to take a look. Valyrian sword, if I wanted to make Cloudbreak. And none. Current cost, available. All right, so we need 750 drops of power for that. Good to know, good to know. Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. With that said, let me just move on then. Oh, wait, before I even do that, I forgot. What do you need? Gold. Yes, transmute some gold. 262. Yes. Transmute all the gold. I can start a legend? Why? How'd I do a mighty endeavor? Because I'm rich? Alright. With that said, now we can create a man-at-arms regiment. I wonder if that give us any experience. It did give us experience in the alchemy. Alright. Alright, Dragon Guard. I should take a quick look at the terrain. Highlands, forest, highlands, hills, drylands, plains, urban, drylands, hills. Because I think we kind of want to move down east first and conquer all this stuff. Menteris, Tolos, Marine, Yunkai, Astapor, New Gis. So, what was it? Drylands, plains, forest. Most of it was all like that. Alright. In Dragon Guard, you were bad in jungle, wetlands, floodlands, desert, taiga. Alright. Let's just obviously cheat our way through life here. And create some bowmen. And we have the Dragon Guard as our heavy infantry, so light infantry I suppose we should probably have as well. Yeah, light footmen. And we're out of cash. Never mind that. Gold. And would you look at that? Oh, miscast. We had a miscast. All right, magical energies brought forth by Oros have exploded in a catastrophic explosion, engulfing them. Your superior magical abilities prevent harm from your miscast. Oh, we could have actually just fucking died. All right, so note to self: don't just keep clicking that. Then good to know. Good to know. Hey, we're back. We don't need the regent right now. Thank you. Now, any good marriages? Anyone with inheritable? Serenay, Erosnus, and Neris of Melcaris. What do you got? Hint of Valyrian beauty. You're Lysini, huh? Well, I suppose I could mark you as a special interest at the very least. Magister Angron. Why do I have you marked down? I think he was, yeah. I think I was gonna make him our, guardian at one point, but he was too far away and I just forgot to take him down. All right, cool. And immediately, the Hungry Wolf, the Flayer, and the 7 Stars. But King Theon, the Hungry Wolf, along with the Boltons, turned the Andals at the Battle of the Weeping Water, killing Argo 7 Star. King Theon sailed for Andalos, raiding along its coast. Alright, so what could we do? He brought the fight to Andalos, military engineer. That's actually pretty good. Defender. Reckless. We're eccentric, but military engineer would be pretty good, I'd say. You know what? We're gonna do it. We can spare the stress. And I guess we'll just let our troops get fully up before we think about war. Oh, and I forgot. There we go. We bought a knighthood, so now we're knights, so that's gonna be good. Too far away to interact. Shame. I would have liked to try to marry a Targaryen if I could have, or a Valyrian, someone who is, you know, of descent of the freeholds. But fine. Princess Dana. Thought I would have been able to marry a Targaryen before they married each other. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna marry Elyria so we can start at least having some kids. She is our friend as well, so that's nice. Till Edhe. A Roynar. Interesting. Could mingle the... I know we really shouldn't mingle the bloodlines and everything, but the Roynar were great rivals of the Valyrians. Not the greatest, of course, but because we did drive them off to Westeros, but still could be an interesting pick. I'll let you guys help me decide on that one. Anyway, Elyria. And send proposal. We lost 200 legitimacy. It's fine. We shall get that back. We're already way above our legitimacy anyway. That signature weapon. Maybe the sword person flag. Alright, so it was already just a sword. Do we want to do sword and shield? Maybe. But yeah. Can we offer knighthood, race and nobility? Maybe I should have raised her to nobility first. Nah, it's fine. Situations. No. Alright. We don't have anyone in our prison, so time for us to keep waiting for them to grow in. And I know we're studying friggin' Marshall, but still, why do we keep getting all these military traits? Like, here, I'm pressing it. The debug menu is off. I don't know why we just keep getting these. Maybe it's because we're just so awesome. Alright, well, this is the Queen and her 10,000 ships. Oh, this is about Queen Nymeria. Yep. While reading the passage on her journey, after the fall of Prince Garin to Valyria, Nymeria gathered her people and sailed to find a new home. Though the journey was long, with several failed attempts at a new home, they eventually arrived at Dorne. Queen Nymeria joined with House Martell, and together they were able to unite Dorne. Correct. Alright, Faithful Blade, probably the best one to get, actually. Defender. Logistician. I can never pronounce it. Logistician. Alright, whatever. Alright, so with the Faithful Blade, let's see here. Let's check religions. Mantarian. Organize the Flames. And we are... Nope, not that one. Organize the Flames. So technically we're actually of the same religion with this bit here. Unknown. Oh, it's because there's no one there. But this bit and everything down over here will be fair game. So yeah, let's go for that. And let's see. Lord of the Melamar Ilvar with their 4,000. 1,500 of the Illyrian longbowmen. Who counters archers again? I probably should have checked. We already have the 4, but they're all full now. Counter skirmishers. Archer cav. Light cav. Was it the horsemen? Yeah. Not good in the urban, which this is urban, so if we did go that way. Maybe I think I might decrease our light footmen and get some horsemen. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Destroy that. And get some light horsemen. Because what do these guys counter? So we can just get pikemen for that then. There. And we'll wait for them to stock up. Oh, well, we got 6, so I guess before we do anything, we gotta worry about this, but we'll get fine better. But lessons from the past. I originally acquired a tome on the defense by the 3,000 of Qohor, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Read the newer tome. You studied an old battle for 10 years. 1 martial. Attempt to translate the old scroll. We'll gain 100 martial lifestyle experience. And we'll gain 1 bonus for each of these for 20 years. Well, yeah, translate the old scroll. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. The scroll describes the battle of the 13th. Lo Bu, Emperor of the Golden Empire, warred against the Jogos Nai. And even though he was skilled with a blade or spear, he was defeated by the cutting strategy of Jatar Jaya, who defeated his armies and eventually Lo Bu himself, who was remembered as the boy too bold by half. Shows the importance of logistics and supplies. Study the battle. Alright. Focus on the translation. Study the battle. Oh shit, we actually got a Meister who joined us? Wow, alright. New Maester of Oros. I guess he heard about... We did go to the Citadel and learn and everything, so maybe they now realize that no more is necessary. Excellent work, Huri. They actually know that we're here now. Good on you, Maester Huri. I like you. I'm gonna learn your language. I'm assuming it's going to be Westerosi? I have no idea what language I'm going to be learning, but alright. And we have a new son. And Calgon. Actually, I have something else in mind. We're naming ourselves our children after dragons. Genius Herculean. Resilient. Visage of Dawn's Beauty. Magic Prodigy. Man, you're basically almost me besides these two. Alright. What was the name? 1 second. Alright, so I think I got a good name down here. Found this from Age of Sigmar. Dracothian. I think that sounds pretty cool. Dracothian Draconid. Yeah. Alright, so we have a child now. And we're still sick. I'm educating some kids here so we can have better courtiers. Alright. Dana, let me move Guardian. And educate you by Seraphim. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Seraphim. Inquisitive. Alright, I totally forgot that was an actual trait. And then Dracothian, I shall educate you. Alright, with that said, let's continue. There we go. Now we're well. And yep. I think we're all good. Now we're technically just losing money because of our man-at-arms. I guess I could have let one of the light horsemen go, but that doesn't matter. All right, Dragon Guard. First things first. We are going to put you right there, so you have better bonuses. And our wife is pregnant again. Okay. Let me just check something here. We are a master. Nice. Secret of Alchemy. Or almost Secret of Higher Mysteries. And then we can focus on another one. What's the next magic we should focus on? Dragon magic, I'm thinking, is my first choice. But let me know what you guys think. Blood magic also would be a good one. Let's see. Duro. Sorry, Aaron, you go that way. There we go. We should at least be breaking even there. Everything else is good. Collecting taxes. Do we have anyone better? Bela, but only by one, so not really worth it. All right. With that, we now have a little more than half. We're at like what, 1300 less than them. But we also have a dragon, so I'm thinking we can take them. So you know what? Let's 22. We're already so OP. Yeah. All right, and it's not like we can do much, right? I mean, I guess we could try to get an alliance. City of Orange Shore, City of Chill. Yeah, no, it's not like we can get an alliance out of anyone, so unless, all right, I can change it. So we need to actually just see if we actually gain anything with that. Oh, okay, we do. Okay, it just doesn't show it, and we're not gaining any passives, probably because of the rules. Because I haven't been able to change the rules since this was a game rules. Let's see. SLS enabled, dynastic stability, Targaryen, Fagon, House Founders, Conqueror's frequency, landless, Crowns of Westeros, hybrid crowns, new lifestyles, turn with night, ruined decisions, roaring expansion. Oh, all right. So I guess yeah, it just doesn't show up. All right, fair enough then. So we're doing a fire and blood focus. Suppose we could have waited until we were done with the martial lifestyle, but it's fine. So let's declare war. 25 prestige. 34 prestige. Do you have any allies? I should have actually looked. No. All right, declare war. We raise our men. And that is us. Is it better for us to go over there first, or should we try to wait and see if they come to us? Suppose it's probably better if we head over there. 1,000. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd that come from? Where'd the 5,000? Mercenaries. That makes sense. Alright, alright. Aenies, a commoner was slain. Our counselor died. Aw. Chancellor died. Well, I guess Valena will be good. Allied combatant slain. Enemy combatants captured. Oh, we lost one person. 2 people. Shame about that, but we're gonna knight Viserys here. But we won the war thanks to Valyrian, because Valyrian is awesome. And I want to see something. There we go. We do have the knight tree, so we can see everyone who's been knighted by us and who's knighted them and everything. So that's nice. Hey, can you get married? Don't want to lose our court chaplain unless we got a better court chaplain, which we don't. All right, you know what I should have done? Search for a wet nurse for one, and invite captains. Caravan. Our Duro's still there. Done. We don't have one. Tutor. Meister Hiri. And then, yeah, poor. Alright, there we go. We have a good wet nurse. And what happened to was incinerated by Valyrian. Nice. That's what you get. Well, there we go. We have conquered Elyria once again. And I guess I can't revoke Elyria itself, the city. Revoke title. Oh, I totally forgot about the Crown Authority. There we go. Pass law. Now we can revoke it. Develops a grudge against you, but it's fine. Wrong holding, so we couldn't hold it anyway. All right, fair enough then. But there we go. We now have conquered Elyria. We're back to where we started 10 years early. So I hope you guys enjoyed our back to form here. Proclaim a dynastic nickname. Yep. I want to go for the bloods. The black blood, the red blood. And everything like that. It's gonna be really weird for when we do. It'll be really weird when we do our House Blood series, because I want to do House Blood. There we go. Investigate. Create a Secrets of the Higher Mysteries contract. Declare a nickname. Alright, well, Valyrian, were you injured at all? No, it doesn't look like it. A good job, Valyrian. You've proven that you are awesome. And with that, we've taken our first steps into coming back with Valyria. So I gotta be careful on how we do the alchemies, because I don't want to blow up just in case we do fail. I also have to make sure that we are always at least positive with our monthly income, because even if I do the alchemy magic stuff, I just want to make sure we're positive, because I'm going to need it for all the colonizing that I want to do. So we could actually start restoring the ruins of Oreos here. Is there any particular area we should start? I kind of want to focus on the main bit of Elyria before we go down to this, because realistically, I think this is the part where, in lore-wise, is the most deadly with the doom and the curse and everything. But let me know. There is no where is it? Unique building over here. These are the only ones, so we can just get another quick look as a recap. Grand Temple, Grand Temple, Grand Temple. So we wanted to make a new capital of Valyria somewhere. Let me know where you guys think we should do that, if we should at all. Actually, could go for like the Tower of Elyria, because we can also try to do a legend here, legitimizing legend. I want to do a heroic legend, so we can get like the legendary palace. The legendary watchtower is always a good one, but we'll be able to get to that one. So yeah, hope you guys at least enjoyed this, and I know this has been the most sporadic series we've done. It's just the updates happen one after the other, whether it's the main mod, whether it's the main game, whether the sub mods get updated because of the main mod. It's ridiculous. So let me know if you guys think I should let me know if you guys have any solutions to that. I could record more, but I know I haven't done it, but I do like to record different things for different days, just so it's more varied. I could pre-record, but I don't like doing that because I like hearing your guys' comments. But if you guys have any other suggestions, I'd be glad to hear them. That in the training. Other than that, I hope that the mod doesn't get updated for a little bit. Hey, one in Dragon Rider. Straight up make them a blood mage real quick. And yeah, all right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave any other comments and suggestions down below. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why. And I shall see you all later.